Hello, this is Daemos here, going to show you a few things about space engineers. So, if you're like me, 9 times out of 10, you start off crashed. Because, well, landing sucks. Nothing new. And you got some nice, juicy, full batteries. This be what's left of my bone shark. Let's go see how many batteries I've got left. I've pulled a bunch off already. But you notice I've got this grouping here, and that one. That's going to be the one. I might have another one. Do I have another one? Nope, I've already pulled that off. Alright, so I've got these guys. But obviously, right now, if you grind them down, you don't get any of the parts back, so you're stuck without the cells. And I don't exactly have a method of generating power right at the moment, as you can see, because I don't even have the cargo unit. So I have none of those nifty little cells. So I want to keep as much power as possible. So do you. We're going to get a little friend to help us out with this. But first, we're going to start grinding down stuff, because we need to make it available and accessible. So I'll just probably get it fast forward this if I feel like doing some editing, or not. Oh, don't grind that down. Put that back. That way, if I fall and go stupid, I still can get back up. I'm not that's going to get moved after those guys get moved, but I'm not doing it the same manner because it looks different. Gotta be a little stingy with that, unfortunately. Oop. So I do need to be a little careful here. Now this is an old leg. I don't need it anymore. I started to get rid of it, but then I realized I needed it at that time. But since I don't plan on coming back around this side anymore, we'll just go ahead and get it. Off it goes. That was not expected. That just changes my whole game plan. Crap. Well, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is things are happening. The bad news is I think this thing's about to roll over. The freaking locking gear, it did not hold. As you can see, it's still on. Still thinks it's on. So that just makes it a whole lot harder, but it's not impossible. I've done this before. Relax, people. I'm a professional. Back up here. What this does make it do is it make it a little more interesting to catch this thing when I go to take it out. See if I can get a good angle on this. I won't have to use my thruster skill here. Good. I thought maybe I'd knock some. Well, shoot. It's almost daytime. Alright, so we're going to build next. We're going to build a little anchor point to hold that down. And go back to grinding. Fortunately, this is getting a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be at first, because at first it wasn't going to be hard. But we'll do this differently. Now, if I let this thing go, it'll do that. That's much better than I thought it was going to do, so I'll take it. Because if I actually cut off that block, it would have fallen down and then rolled all the way down. It's happened before. What was that? Oh, sorry, ADHD. Now, we've got a little friend who's going to help us. Let's go ahead and bring him on over. Oh yeah, I have to remember my order. Might have his lights on, I don't know. I think they were on. Maybe that retarded tree that's always in my way. Can't see it. Nope, his lights aren't on. Because he's a little bit not agile, but he gets the job done. And then he hits a tree. Stupid tree. Well, you might get a look at him before he grabs the thing, because I think I've got to find out what just broke on him. Pretty sure it was something, because I almost never have this thing hit something without... Ooh, there's another battery. Should have grabbed that one. Well, I will soon. What just broke? Looks like he's all there. This is my little friend. I call him CD, because he's my cargo droid. His job is to pick things up. That is it. And you see his little cargo patch in there. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to get that now. I may have to break it out and do something similar. That's what I'm about to do with this thing. Ugh, that's going to be sucky to get the rest of those batteries, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to try to get those too, because I can use the same method. I just don't know if he's got enough power or not. But let's take control of him again. You might want to get yourself in a good spotting, because... clear tool, because that's always in the way. It's easiest to see when you don't have to control the... Oh, come off it. Oh, by the way, little dude. There we go. Hopefully I just got him. I do. And my dyslexia is horrible right now, apparently. I've done this like 8 times without an issue. Okay, we're gonna have him go on back to base. Preferably without hitting the tree this time. They need to add a way for us to permanently cut those things down. There, I think, is nothing. We'll take him up, and then we'll take him over. You see those little lights in the distance? That's my base. Why is it so dark? Because honestly, I haven't a light. I forget what that is. Now let's head back up there. He has no ability to grind or weld or anything like that. So we gotta go out there and do it for him. Obviously you wouldn't be at the point where you can have ships doing this kind of thing for you, because otherwise you wouldn't need this, because you just make more parts. You wouldn't have to worry about conserving power or anything. Now what you're going to also need is you're going to need 2 merge blocks, full size of course. As you can see, I've done this a couple of times already, and you'll actually see 3 more on top of my little hangar here. And what I like to do is I like to leave them there, that way I don't have to worry about needing parts. I have them. Like so. Now we're going to take Mr. Cargo here, get him off of that. Because first we're going to get rid of that little block there. And my OC is going to kick my butt if I don't move that thing. So we get into a good spot, get rid of that again. Take control of the droid. Love little pointer that tells you where you're going, because it helps absolutely nothing. Now, I like putting the things on the sides of the thing. Yeah, I know, great descriptions. Hey, get down there. I like putting my merge blocks on the side that will allow me to... I'm so going to do this backwards. Let me turn him around. No, I can do it this way. Never mind. Still got to get him to angle that thing, though, for me to put that on. Now we come over here. We're going to build one of these. Let's cycle through until I find the right way, which is going to be like that. And then weld it in before he gets over there fall. He has a propensity of doing this for that some unknown reason. So we're going to go ahead and grab control of him so all of his thrusters will fire properly. See, notice he stopped tilting almost as soon as I got a hold of him. Now, how it will work is that battery will actually power the block, which is why this works. So he's already got a hold of it. So it'll slowly drag the droid in place, and you'll know it snaps in place, and it's done. Clear your droid's landing gear because it friggin' bugs him out if you don't. When he goes to land later, it gets really confused and he gets thrown real far. This isn't the first one of these I've had. So there you go. That is how you can salvage your batteries from a ship. It helps if I remember that escape doesn't get you out of controlling a droid. You have to hit T. There you go. Have a good day.